Miami app. The latest on tropical weather in the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans. All times local 8:45 p.m. The United Nations has released $10 million from its emergency fund for humanitarian efforts to help tens of thousands of people in the Caribbean needing help after Hurricane Irma. UN humanitarian chief Mark Lowcock said Sunday the funds will enable the UN and other aid organizations to provide food, health care, clean water and other urgently needed help to the people most affected by the storm. He notes that people are still without basic services and says that this allocation will allow us to kickstart operations for families and communities in desperate need. Hurricane Irma left a wake of destruction on several Caribbean islands and killed at least 38 people, including 10 in Cuba and 15 on the island shared by French Saint Martin and Dutch Saint Martin. 5:30 p.m. Tropical storm Maria is now a hurricane and is forecast to strengthen and brush by some islands that were recently wrecked by Hurricane Irma. The National Hurricane Center said Sunday that the storm has maximum sustained winds of 75 miles per hour, 120 kilometers per hour. It is located about 140 miles east-northeast of Barbados and heading west-northwest at 15 miles per hour, 24 kilometers per hour. A slower west-northwest motion is expected over the next couple of days. A hurricane warning is in effect for Guadeloupe, Dominica, St. Kitts, Nevis and Montserrat. Maria is expected to strengthen and be near major hurricane intensity when it moves across the Leeward Islands late Monday. The storm could also affect the British and U.S. Virgin Islands and Puerto Rico by midweek as a dangerous major hurricane. 11:10 a.m. The U.S. National Hurricane Center says Hurricane Jose is growing stronger off the east coast of the U.S. with maximum sustained winds of 90 miles per hour, 150 kilometers per hour. Forecasters say the storm is expected to cause dangerous surf and rip currents. While Jose is projected to weaken and veer away from any direct impact on the coast, the Hurricane Center said a minor shift could bring tropical storm force winds to North Carolina's Outer Banks or areas to the north. It was centered about 355 miles 575 kilometers southeast of Cape Hatteras late Sunday morning and was moving north at 9 miles per hour 15 kilometers per hour. 8:30 a.m. Tropical storm Maria is posing a growing threat to Caribbean islands already devastated by Hurricane Irma. The U.S. National Hurricane Center says Maria is projected to become a major hurricane as it moves across the Leeward Islands toward Puerto Rico, the Dominican Republic and Haiti. A hurricane watch has been posted for St. Martin and St. Bart's. The storm had maximum sustained winds of 65 miles per hour, 100 kilometers per hour Sunday morning, and it's expected to become a hurricane during the day. It was centered about 410 miles 655 kilometers east-southeast of the Lesser Antilles and was headed west-northwest at 15 miles per hour 24 kilometers per hour. 5:04 a.m. Hurricane Jose has sped up its northward trek with no change in strength but remains far from land as it generates powerful swells affecting coastal areas in Bermuda, the Bahamas, Puerto Rico, Hispaniola and the U.S. Southeast. The U.S. National Hurricane Center in Miami said in its 5 a.m. Sunday update that tropical storm watches were possible for the U.S. East Coast over the next day or so and advised people from North Carolina to New England to monitor Jose's progress. The center says dangerous surf and rip currents are expected along the east coast of the United States. The hurricane had maximum sustained winds of 80 miles per hour, 130 kilometers per hour. It was located about 420 miles, 680 kilometers south-southeast of Cape Hatteras, North Carolina, and was heading north at 8 miles per hour, 13 kilometers per hour. 11:20 p.m. Hurricane Jose continues its slow northward trek but remains far from land as it generates powerful swells affecting coastal areas in Bermuda, the Bahamas, Puerto Rico, Hispaniola and the U.S. Southeast. The U.S. National Hurricane Center in Miami said in its 11 p.m. Saturday update that tropical storm watches were possible for the U.S. East Coast over the next day or so and advised people from North Carolina to New England to monitor Jose's progress. The center says dangerous surf and rip currents are expected along the east coast of the United States. The hurricane had maximum sustained winds of 80 miles per hour, 130 kilometers per hour. It was located about 465 miles 750 kilometers south-southeast of Cape Hatteras, North Carolina, and was heading north at 7 miles per hour 11 kilometers per hour.